Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and I'm starting over. I started a video, and then I got off track totally, so I'm starting again. I'm making clusters. Then I started making something else, and then I decided, nope, I'm going to make clusters. That's for real what I'm going to do. That's fine. All right, so big, small. We might still, I don't know, do I still want to tell you how I bought a second you don't need a tiny attacher, you could use any stapler. And the fact that I have two tiny attachers now somewhere, I don't know where the other one is, does not mean that I lied. It just means that sometimes you want something and you can't find it, and so embarrassingly you go buy it again because you don't feel like looking for it. I have issues, I'm aware. Oh my goodness, I have so many issues. But this isn't therapy. This is, well, art therapy, but you know, you're not my therapist. I had to take off my watch too. It's like, they have a welt right there. So I don't know if something bit me or what. Here we go. That's getting quite, the glue and stuff gets on there. I don't know. My cover, and I see how I throw things, and that's why I then can't find things. Anyway, how are you all doing today? I hope you are well. I have thoroughly enjoyed having my windows open today until people got home from work and started making fires. That I don't enjoy. It's not a smell that, I mean, it's a smell I kind of enjoy sometimes, but also not everybody knows how to do it right, and so then you end up with a headache from their smoke and fire and whatnot. So I want that little green to show there. And that's oh, how do I want to do it? There we go. It's gonna be a big, could be a side tuck, it could be anything. And if you've got 3 layers, that's a cluster. I am way closer than I realized. Let's remedy that. Let's hope that helps. I mean, now you just see more mess, but anyway, you could glue them, you could use any size staple, it doesn't matter. Use your glue stick, use whatever you want. Just use your scraps, do stuff with them. I don't know which one. I like the flowers, I think. They can be, see, I throw things. It's what I do. I can't help it. This is the giant grandpa scissors. Okay, I'm going to cut this. Oh, my dad made it back to Massachusetts from Maine today. So that's the first leg of his trip. And then Wednesday he comes back here. I don't know what day this will come out. I've got another video that could come out before this or after this. It doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. Yes, I sing songs all the time for whatever, you know, like when my kids would complain, they'd get songs like Poor Unfortunate Souls, because it's kind of mom I am. Or you can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. All right, let's see. Is there any of this that I kind of really would like to show? Actually, maybe that, and then maybe come across like that, and do another piece behind. Like, this was interesting here. This kind of fabric-y looking. No, I don't want it to be the same size as the other one. Oh, it's okay if it has. There we go. That's better. There we go. Well, I miss you, but you know, if Stephanie's watching, look, I left the white on for you. Oh, reminder to pay the bills and taxes just went off. I should probably think about doing those things. The car tax is coming due. Don't forget to pay your taxes on your cars, people. Sure, why not? And then the magic thing is you find right where everything will meet, so everything gets attached to the staple, and it's like magic. Now you get a cluster, or another cluster, because I already had the one. Let's see. Oh, this is a nice little piece from something. You could stick a little banner, not that one. Here, I'll make a banner out of this, maybe. Will we like that? I probably won't like that. Let's try a small one with the giant scissors, and, you know, since things can never be perfect, I like to make my banners imperfect, and that banner's not going to work on that one, but that's okay. Ooh, this, oh, I like both sides. Ooh, and also, I like that. I don't know if that's a fleur-de-lis or not, might be, but I also like that writing, but I can get writing anywhere. I can't get this anywhere. That's more red than that. That's okay. Stop overthinking things. Ow. That's not bad. Don't need it that long. Got it right about there. And then something in the middle. Sort of. Oh, I got all these tickets. Let's check out. No, they're not big enough for what I want to do. Okay. Let's find something. It's time to overthink things now. That's orange. I want something closer to that red if I can find it. If it's a possibility, potentiality, but I might not. So then maybe this isn't the right color. Where's my blue? I have some that are more brown in color. What about this? I don't hate that. Even though that color's not in there at all, it's a little unexpected. So there you go. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't, you know, you can ink it, not ink it. That part doesn't matter either. You can have the colors go together. You can have colors that don't even make sense. Well, green and blues, they're next to each other on the, look, we didn't think about that one. But you know what? It can work. Why not? I'm gonna try to let go. Let it go. Let it go. All right, this is some gel plate print that I've got here. It's always a nice rude. He's always rude. I hate that guy. I don't know who it is. He's just, his machine is loud and it's driving by my, okay, here we go. I like this blue paper. It's got a map on the back. This was, I remember where this paper's from too. It is from, I don't like the way on that particular one. And now the bottom's ripped, so we gotta rip the top. One of those smash books that somebody had come up with smash books and or something, and so there was this whole, they sold smash books. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense to anybody? All right, that's nice. That's nice. Do we want anything else on there? Oh, I mentioned the I mentioned the tickets. I kind of like that. See, these look like they might actually come apart. I don't. No, they just have a line. It's just trying to fool me into thinking that I don't have to cut them apart. I've been fooled. I'm a fool. So I don't really want it on the top layer necessarily though, because I want that there, I think, and then we can put this here and then pick up more than we're trying to. That's fun. And then you may or may not know that I print things extra small sometimes. So, of course, the cord's right there. So I sometimes will take my little fussy cuts, like literally the little fussy cuts, which I had quite a few in here at some point. Ooh, or we also have these like coffee stickers. Let's bring those out. I was going to put the cover on my ink, but I've lost it already. Or like this cute little, see, I inked in black and then I stamped on him. He's super cute. He's small. Oh, he's kind of small. He might work on something. I'm looking for small. See, they're kind of small for tags and whatnot, but see, wouldn't he be cute? Oh my goodness, I need a haircut because my hair's growing, and when my hair's growing, it just gets everywhere. We're looking for small people. I had a billion little small things, but no, he's kind of small. They have all eluded me now. He's small. He could be. See, he's small, but I don't know. Oh, these would be perfect. I need some layering bits. That's what I was missing, is some, not just paper bits, but maybe some bits that could be layered. It's nighttime. Nighttime's not my prime time. So if you feel like you're getting not the best of me, that's why. Because I'm old now, and where nighttime used to be my prime time, it's not anymore. It's not. Oh, he's tiny. See, he's little. He'd be good on something. A couple butterflies maybe. And a couple more. Let's see. Oh, those birds are small. That bird, I think I had that bird already, but he's fairly small. The owl is, I already have him. I don't know. All right, move them to the side. Whoops, so don't let them fall though. It's like we could go contrasting color, or stick with the blues. We got that flower there. See, he's cute on there. I mean, I don't have to cover that staple. It's not the end of the world if I don't, but because, you know, down here, it kind of looks good like that. But the staple is just a little low, but that's all right. We'll just move him up a little bit. He'll still be cute. Cute as can be. He's just super cute. Super cute. He's super cute. Doo, doo, doo. Oh, crap. No, it's not a what's on my desk. It's a where is it on my desk? Right to the left of me where I had put it. That's where it was. Okay, the bunny was upside down and I couldn't see him for a second. Because that's what happens. Things become invisible. Should we make a space? Cop a squat here. Okay. Well, when I looked earlier, the video I put out today was not very popular. Hopefully it'll get more. But the one that I put out Wednesday is doing very well. So yeah, people like random watercolor videos. People don't like unboxings. I don't know. Well, I put let's get tropical. I may change that the thumbnail for like so people know I'm doing journal pages. I did not make that obvious in the scheme of things. Oh, I see, because he was tall. I got your 6. 6. S-I-X. I said, got your 6. Don't be rude. Well, be rude. I don't care. He's kind of cute. I had butterflies, right? I need thicker butter, but I wasn't thinking about where the staple goes, was I? He has tiny little antennae. I mean, because why not have a random, really loud flower? Where did my giant scissors go? They're not the scissors I want. They're just the ones that I can find at the mall. There's that white part in there. I could just ink it, or I could cut it out. Why would I cut it out and cut the leaf? So that I could do this. Have that behind and have that in front. Because that's not weird at all. It might be a little bit weird. He's a little off. See, now his head pops out. Okay, we've just totally covered like the whole thing by doing that here. We don't need, I mean, it's kind of fun like that. I don't know. What do you think? I need some thinks. Think, think, think. Tell me your thinks. No. Nope, that's not working for me. Not working. Okay, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. He could be really cute on there, and he's a kitty. We love kitties. Do we want to put something behind him? Like, does he stand out more with the green behind him or with the little bit of music? But then I cover that part that I didn't want to cover. You don't have to use the whole thing. We'll just cut it down the middle, and now we have 2. We can do that with this too. Just cut it down the middle, and now we have 2. It's a report card or something. Do I like it better? I still want the roses to show because that's where the green comes. That's why I used green, because of what's back there. I mean, I could totally, I think I like the music, decorate it when I'm ready to put it in the book, or I don't have to. Oh my word. You know how I said I'm not great at night? Guess what's even worse at night? Eyeballs. My ability, well, we're not gonna, if I can't see it, maybe nobody will notice. Oh, look, it was double-sided. Who knew? I think I wanted the lighter side. The lighter side of life. Kitty, kitty. We like the kitty. So, yeah, maybe not make videos. I mean, it's like 6:30 at night, people. It's not like 10 o'clock at night. It's just, you know, it's just that the tired hour. I don't know. I usually do get kind of tired around 6 o'clock at night. So yeah, but that's kind of cute though, isn't it? All right, we got a bunny and a kitty. Don't eat the bunny, okay? And I might put them in a place. Oh, here, I'll put it in that box up there. If I forget, that's on me. He might be quite lovely. R2, R2. R2. He's got the red. Isn't there another butterfly, or did I not pull him out? What about them? They're red too. Well, one of them is. Covers, it's not quite the same red though, is he? How about just this little bird just standing on something? Don't know what. He needs to stand on something, but I'm not sure what. Just kind of floats in the air there. Crickets! I forgot about crickets. Like, because my windows have been closed all summer because it's been too hot to open them. So therefore, I forgot that crickets existed. And none have gotten in the house, thank goodness. Usually something gets in the house. Almost always there's something that gets in the house, cricket-wise. Cricket, cricket, cricket. So yeah, that's the first cricket I've heard. Pink's not gonna work. Think something that's not pink. He has gotten a little dirty over time being on my desk. There's that cricket. He's loud. See, actually, I don't hate that, but then I cover that, so what was the point? I mean, you can change your mind about stuff. That's not a big deal. You can change your mind. Actually, that covers, I like this piece. I don't want to totally cover it. Why are you trying to make me cover it? I know you're not. Let's see. See, you haven't got to the punchy part of my night yet. You're just to the part of my night. Later, I'll get punchy. That'll be something. Seagull. I mean, actually, weirdly, he works color-wise. Vote if you think I should put the seagull on there. This is why I need to be like a little bit live, so you guys can vote on things like, do we put the seagull on there? I mean, would it be such a bad thing? I don't know. It's a little big. I want something. Oh, what about the mouse? He's got the wrong color, but he's little though. Giraffe. See, these animals with no bodies is just a little off-putting sometimes. And just, are you wanting to see what I'm looking at? Good luck with that. Oh, white flower. A coffee thingamabob. More layering bits. We like layering bits. I like layering bits. Hey, those are from another month. I like layering bits. I like throwing things across my desk, apparently. It's apparently what I actually like. Alright, what about, that's a green butterfly. Okay, so if you're colorblind now, you know. That could be used in a snippety, clustery doobly. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. I mean, you see why I cut them out, why I print them small, right? They're just so stinking cute. Layering beds, layering beds. Bunnies always, little squirrels, they're always, you know, you can't go wrong with them, I guess is what I'm saying. He's a little, he does stand out nicely though, doesn't he? Isn't he cute? He'll eat the crickets for me, right? Who will eat the crickets for me? That's who I will choose. He's not quite the right color green, but like he doesn't, he's a bird. He doesn't pay attention to his surroundings, and he doesn't really care if he matches or not. I think, I'm pretty sure. How about a cat? I was going to check the bunny out. See, he covers too much. I like the cat. He doesn't cover too, I still got the R2 happening. We'll just pretend that there's not little pieces of wheat going up his butt. So, it's behind him. It's not going up his butt, Eddie. It's just behind him. Don't be rude. But the R2 still shows, and the color still shows, and that's all good in the neighborhood. Alright, he's going on there because I've overthunk him too much already. I liked it when I forgot that crickets existed. Well, I'll put it in the same place. At least you know I didn't lie about having the windows open and it being nighttime. Not that I would. I mean, why would I lie? Oh, he probably would have been perfect, huh? Because yeah, he would have been really great on there. Too late now. Oh, put him in the box. Or lose him forever. What's this one? Oh, this is something else that I made. Green butterfly? I mean, if he was on a stronger paper, yes. I would totally be up for that. Little squirrel. I mean, he's a little bit... Oh, you know, I'm probably gonna need smaller scissors to cut. I want to cut some of the white off here. It's just a lot. So maybe we'll just Rachel it here with the giant scissors. Or is it Rachel or Tina or both of them? Rachel being Roxy Creations. If you are new to junk journaling, there are some big names that you've either heard of or not heard of, and you might want to check out. But they're not the only people out there either. But they are very popular for a reason. And Rachel Roxy Creations, Tina Shabby Dabby Doodah, Gail, Augustinelli, those are a few of them. Now, there are some others that started out as junk journaling and do a lot of mixed media, and still journaling too, but you will see a lot more mixed media in their stuff. So if you like, when I do mixed media, you need to tell me so I'll do it more, because some days it's just, what can I do? And a lot of times making ephemera is the more popular thing. But I try to intermix my mixed media with it. Like that's why you see like little painty papers and stuff like that. What was I saying? People to watch? Okay. And then, but they're not the only people. Well, Stephanie hasn't made a video in a while, but go back to some of her old videos. Oh, sorry, squirrel. He got ripped. And I don't mean that he went to the gym. Oh, man. Which he's a sticker, so I'm pretty sure you could guess what I meant. Alright, just stick on there, little guy. It's all gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. He's just gonna float there, because the cluster's gonna float on the page, so he might as well float on the page. It's all good in the neighborhood. Did we figure out this funky little one? You know, if he was on stronger paper, because he's also got the tail that would stick off, he'd actually be kind of cute on there. Who else have we got? What can I complain about next? Because I kind of want to complain about... yeah. See, if he was on stronger paper... Oh, I've been watching this show. And if you recognize that tune, you know what it is. It's called Koji and Kate. I think it started in 2019 and then came back in like 2022 or something. And he almost works. Just that his face is just as dark, and then he goes too high. All right, he almost works. Not quite. He's not quite there. It's fine the way it is. Let's just make some more clusters. Layering up pieces, not worrying too much about what's happening with them. That is Not terrible. All right. Do another piece of music because it is there. And it is. No doubt. It's there. It really is. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. What else do we want to put on here with him? And the green in the background. And what else? We got these are some of my digitals. We got some painty papers. Oh, that might be kind of cool just because it's got that copper on there and he's got that vibrant, it's not a throttle. What is the throat anyway? And that kind of backs it and helps him stand out a little bit. Or helps the whole thing stick out. Maybe, I don't know, maybe too much? What else? You could always do some tissue for, this is probably, whatchamacallit paper? Oh, it's not right, it's not quite there. Well, it's the right, if it's behind something else, that'll change it up too. So, yeah, let's just, what do we think? I don't know. Maybe I should stop thinking. I really like this too. This, I mean, I need to do this again soon because that is a technique. I don't know if you call it some stuff I tried like way last May. That is just a lot that talk about mixed media. But it got so many cool, really cool things that happened when I played with it. Usually I want the darker on the bottom, but maybe this time. Ow! I felt like something was biting my foot. Was something biting your foot too? You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're just going to do this. We're going to staple it with any staple we want. We'll just go over that way a little bit, and that way he will cover the staple. It's all good. Okay. I don't want to make this too long of a video because I'm pretty sure if you can hear it, you probably can't even hear the cricket. I don't know. If you can, you're going to be ready for the video to be done just to stop hearing the cricket. Okay, see, here he is. He's cute. He goes in the basket. I want to do something with some orange. I've got this fun orange paper that I like. Oh, I kind of like it with that. And I don't know how, I couldn't get it very straight, but we're not going to worry about that. I am going to ink this. You can ink. You don't have to ink, but you can ink. Totally up to you. And when I did ink, I saw, do I want to ink that? Maybe. It's too tall too. Let's just take it down a notch. And I almost lost it. And then, how about a mushroom? Do we like, no, I don't. I thought I was gonna, but I kind of don't. How about the bunny? No, he's not the right color. Ooh, orange. But I don't like him with that background. Okay. We're back to overthinking. It's all good. We're just gonna overthink for a minute and then come back to not overthinking so bad. Alright. Something I bought that I don't like though. Maybe here? Okay. I like that. I don't know what's going to happen with it yet. Oh, actually, I don't hate that. Because it's got, like, yeah. I don't hate that. Okay, that's going to go on there. Sometimes you randomly pick something up and you're like, yep, that's it. Oh yeah, I had those coffee stickers too, although I think most of those are translucent. Still want some of the words somewhere to show. Maybe the New York City. That's all it's going to show is in New York City. New York City! How many of you are old enough to remember that commercial? For picante, paste picante salsa or whatever. That stuff's made in New York City. New York City! I still have a welt. You hear when I mentioned my wrist itched and I had a welt? That's the weltiness of it all. Alright, these I think were from, well no, I know they were from one of Your Creative Studios. There's a nice little paper flower from Manu Designs on Etsy. We love her. Okay, so these are great to use in snippets. These pieces you could make larger snippets or smaller snippets. Snippets? Clusters. Snippets, alright. Snippets are generally done with fabric. Clusters are generally done with paper. You can call a snippet a cluster, and you can call a cluster a snippet, and people only the police, the not the police, but the junk journal police. Those are the only people that are going to get after you. I mean, there's no need for junk journal police. I'll tell you that right now. But they exist. I'm sorry, but in every craft and everywhere, there's going to be just people who are very sticklers for the rules, and they don't like when people break the rules, even though there might not be any rules, or potentially, you know, rules are made to be broken in some areas, especially in art and creativity. So, but you know, that's just the way it is. That's the way it's always been. I'm sure Julius Caesar's wife tried to sew something one day, and someone was like, "You're doing it wrong," so she gave up and didn't sew again for the rest of her life. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up because it's what I do. Because why not? I really like the orange. I don't like how it's kind of bugging me that it's so crooked, but if it was ripped on one side, it might be less obvious. Maybe not. I don't know. I like a small floral. I think that's called a calico, kind of like the small florals would be a calico here in the US, but a calico in the UK is what we call muslin. Words. So many different words for so many different things. What do you think about that? Like him. He doesn't, I don't hate him on that, because we got that blue down there too, even if we have the more. Alright, we want to put the staple right here. And glue, oh, sorry, but the middle of his feet have to go. Not the middle of his feet, but you know. The, do I have a thing way under there. Okay. I'm not going to make you watch this. I'm going to pause in just a second while I cut out between his legs. But I just use a little. If this one works, I'll use this one. If it doesn't, I have a whole bunch of different ones, because I'm trying to find the best one. That would have been a little less traumatizing had I had my precision scissors. I was just like, I'm going to rip it. I know I am. Because I was using, you know, because this little cutters can only do so much. And if you press too hard, then your paper gets all torn up. So you can't press too hard. And so then you have little bits that kind of need some help, which is not the easiest thing when you're using the giant scissors. Now, if you don't like that sticking up, you can glue it down. I'm going to wait, because what if I find a little piece of fabric or lace or other paper I want to stick back there? You never know. What's next? Anything? How are we on time here? I was gonna, oh, not too bad. I don't need to go a whole hour though. I'm not Gail. I don't have her popularity. People don't want to watch me. Well, some people are happy to watch me for an hour. I know. I love you. And but you know, sometimes you want to get on with your day and go watch other people too. I get it. I totes get it. Also, you might want to see some different scraps that I haven't used yet. A little purple, a little bunny on a purple. He pops out on there. What about in the way back? In the way back, nope. Something just, nope. Actually, I don't mind it like that. Something, something else. Oh, see, I just totally forgot that I was going to tell you. My son and his girlfriend and I think her brother have gone to see a comedian live tonight. It is the first time my son is seeing a comedian live. He's very excited. Those are the kinds of things that he gets excited about because, you know, his mom is a total introvert, so a lot happens in his life. We did stuff, don't get me wrong. I mean, we went to the the zoo, the aquarium up in Baltimore, that place. We went there. I mean, they were older when I finally took them there, but I did take them there eventually. And I would travel with them. I would take them to Massachusetts and Maine without my husband. That was no problem. I had no problem doing that. What else have we done? We've been to the aquarium in Boston too, but Nathan was just little. He was just a little baby when we did that. He was, and he fell asleep during the sea lion show. He was so cute. I don't remember. I think that was before he got glasses, but once he got glasses, oh my cuteness. Was he ever one of the cutest little things you could ever... Him and his little blonde hair, and he wanted it short because back then he didn't like his hair to be bumpy, and to him bumpy was curly. That's how he described curly. And now his hair is like long and curly, and you would totes be jealous, believe me. I don't know about the bunny. I don't mind the polka dots with the script with the I guess that's all right. That's lighter. It's okay. It's still sort of a similar tone. We'll just staple that and think about it. Let it think about itself. Maybe it'll have the bunny. Maybe it'll have something else. I mean, I don't hate the bunny. He's got a little blue in him. All right, we're just going to... Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. I always put a piece of lace behind it when I put it on a page or pocket or tag or wherever it ends up in life. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Ooh! Sorry. Not sorry. But a little sorry. Now, you see Pink Monarch Prints. That's because I printed something from Pink Monarch Prints on the back. And then this is Tracy Fox on the front. It is almost fall. I probably should do some fall type things with the resources that I've got here. Heard a car for a while, then I heard somebody sound like somebody was walking. It's getting dark now, my windows are wide open and I'm on the ground floor. That freaks me out a little bit. I know, don't be freaked out, Darcy. No need to be freaked out. Yes, be freaked out, be very freaked out. Alright, kind of like the grunge on there. Let's rip this way. And some of the white off the bottom. Gonna rip the bottom, we'll rip the top. Two same. Probably my niece is dropping off her car. It's freaking me out a little bit. She parks her car, she's living with her parents right now, so she parks her car here because they don't have an extra thing for the spots at the in town. When you live in a townhouse complex, you have limited parking spots. When you live in a single family home, you have a little bit more freedom. So she uses she parks in front of our house. So let's hope that's her. What do I think about any of this? Kind of freaking me out though. Is it freaking me out? You probably can't even hear it. Just a lot of people in and out of cars. Which would be fine if I could see out the door. Alright, very distracting. Okay, how about this? Nope. The other side? Maybe? Nope. Don't like it. I don't like it. Green and orange? All right, let's see. Oh, I've got some other, I wanted to do, what do you think about that? We need something, we got the green there, so now that green makes sense. There we go. Maybe these I made when I was making, doing all the experiments with the, whatchamacallit. Well, baby boy came down and his throat's bothering him, so we're going to close the windows because some of the smoke could be irritating him. Also, he has, surprisingly, has not checked the air quality today. That's a surprise because he does that. Usually he will check the air quality. So he's the one, he makes me unplug my heat gun, which is smart. You should unplug your heat gun. That's a good idea because sometimes it will just randomly come on when you aren't expecting it to. And that's not usually a good thing. So yeah, there's that. Right, I don't want that lined up perfectly, let's see. Kind of like that showing at the top. And then we've got this little bit of green poking out there. And then I'm not going to add that other piece. We'll just put a staple in there and figure out what's next. I'm itchy. Oh, don't like being itchy. I mean, he's got his scarf, and look how cute he is. But, like I keep saying, he's not on thick paper. The windows are closed in the studio. Didn't I have some other pieces that I pulled out? Oh, look. Is this one I made the other day? I think so. We could put something on that. Look at that. You can even just put a little banner on there, and it's still super cute. Alright, we're working on this one. I was going to see if there was one of those little layering pieces, like, because I kind of like him on there, but he doesn't stand out because the background is very similar to his coloring. Let's put it that way. What about one of these? Nope, he gets lost there too. So, what if we go darker? Nope, we lose him. Okay, so we're going lighter. I was thinking something square so that he would be totally backed. So, that's where we are at this moment in time. What is that? Nope, get lost. He gets lost on that one, even though it's like the same. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I said a square, right? All right, I will find a square. I'll be back. Or a circle, something. All right, I glued him on the square. I had other ideas, but then I, lost the piece. Lost the piece I was going to use. So I was like, then I saw the square. They're double-sided. I did not realize that these little, I think they're Tim Holtz. I did not realize that they are double-sided. Ale, Cotter, and something. I thought it was for Ale. I guess the guy's name is Ale. I want some of that green to still show, so I also don't want it to look super crooked. Whoops, because I didn't need, so that can be a tab. His foot, it's precarious, but hopefully he won't lose it. But he's got the little orange and green scarf, and he was perfect. I love him, Mother. I love him. I know I do that a lot. I don't mind this on here. I don't know why. I like it. So even though it doesn't clash, but it's not what you would think that I would probably use, because that color's not in the background at all. But, there we go. But it worked for me. Well, it works for me if the polka dots aren't all looking crooked. Okay. Glue it down. Oops. Yeah, I like the brown sticking out of, there's a little brown, a little blue-green. Like it. I like it. I like it. I think I had another one here that was already made that I wanted to do something with, but maybe not. Maybe. Oh, here's one. It's one I made the other day. Without you. Yes. I sometimes do things without you. I really don't want to cover up that blue flower, because kind of that was like a whole thing. Trying to match that blue flower, and oh, here's another one. Okay, good. I can be a little more free with this one and do what I want. Not that I couldn't do what I want. I kind of like that. What if we come down? Nope, I don't like that. All right, maybe if he's down into the blue, that might not be. See, I just don't like when his arms are just, when he's just like, you know, just ends. You know what I'm saying? That's weird too. Okay. But it's okay, because that's just what it does. It ends. He can end on the bottom there. No, that was too much left at the top. All right. Oh, just glue it down, lady. You are driving people crazy. Mostly yourself. All right. I put the glue too low. That's all right. All right. There he is. And the flower. Now, if I put him on here, the flower will still show, but he's not on strong paper, and I'm not cutting him out twice. Just saying. If I make it a little wider, then so that his beak will be there, his tail will still come out a little bit far, and I don't have my precision scissors to protect the, you know, to cut his feet out. We were looking at these stickers though, right? We were thinking about them because see, that would show through, the words would, so that could be kind of fun if we place it just right. These are all too big though. Most of these are mostly too big. Yep. Unless I wanted to like cut out the coffee and have it be like down here and the words be, oh, that interests me. Let's see what happens when I do that. What does this say? Ristretto? I don't know if I really need the big word though. Might be okay without it. We'll see. All right, we don't need you now. Potentially. You can cut up your stickers, especially if they have words and pictures. Just separate the words and the pictures and move them about the cabin. And hold on. I placed it strategically so that the coffee ring is on the staple. So there we go. I still got the flower showing, and I got a little something happening on there. I think that's all I'm doing today. Okay, so let's look at them real quick. So here we go. An eclectic mix of clusters. And oh, I mentioned Kate and Koji earlier, the TV show. That is on BritBox? So that's where I was watching that. Because and I know some of you do like British TV, so you might have that. I didn't put anything on that, but that's okay. I kind of like it how it is. He doesn't show up real great, but he also doesn't overpower the pattern I liked in the background either. Whoops, piece of trash in there. That's always fun. And that one. So there we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Lucky 13. I mean, some of them were already made. I just added something to them. I hope you all have a delightful day. Love you.